Hello, and I'm the Archivest. I archive it so you don't have to. This is the Archivest reacts to Equestria Girls, the movie. It's gonna be a long morning.
Oh, wait! Your very first princess summit. You must be over the moon, Twilight.
Oh, I am excited.
Animation looks
To
good.
be honest, I'm a little nervous too.
You're nervous sighted. It's like you want to jump up and down and yell, yay, me! But you also want to curl up in a teeny tiny ball and hide at the same time.
I think you probably just use a Transformers soundbite.
Almost every day.
Sounds like a classical 1980s transformation soundbite.
Everything's gonna be just...
Twilight! Oh, sorry, darling. But I just realized you're not wearing your crown. You haven't forgotten it back in Ponyville, have you?
It's in my bag.
It's in her bag.
Just feel a little self-conscious about wearing it. Haven't really gotten accustomed to these yet, either.
Okay, first in continuity number 1. Twilight can suddenly now not fly anymore.
I'm telling you, if I had a crown like
The last scene was like her flying like Neo towards the camera. Now suddenly she just can't.
Her Highness, Princess Twilight Sparkle.
Twilight! I haven't seen you since the coronation.
We have so much to discuss, but it can wait until tomorrow. You all look tired from your journey. Now off to bed, all of you.
What's wrong, Twilight?
I don't know, Spike. I'm just worried, I guess. Princess Cadance was given the Crystal Empire to rule over. What if now that I'm a princess, Celestia expects me to lead a kingdom of my own?
That would be awesome!
But there is no extra real estate anywhere.
This crown and
What
this
is she
ring.
going to
Doesn't mean
rule?
I'll be a good leader.
There's nothing else.
No, sure you will, Twilight.
More or less, she's just going to take over for Celestia and Luna at the end of the series. It's the only plausible explanation. If there's nothing new, then she'll just take over what's already there. That's my theory.
I can't
Okay?
talk. Ugh. Just trying to get comfortable.
Oh. That was actually one of the better, that's one of the first jokes I really laughed at in the theaters. Back when I saw this back in June 16th. It's now September 1st. So yeah, I've been waiting a long time to see this on TV. Of course, I've seen it numerous times on the internet. This opening should have been done by the Brony Chronicles opening. It would have been a more memorable opening. This is like kind of like the mix version opening, but honestly, it's not very memorable. It's just a remix of the original opening. It just isn't very memorable. I'm sorry, it just isn't. Here we go, kids. A light spell. I don't think I've really seen that in the series. They're trying to build suspense at this point. Emphasis on trying. Not really succeed. But it gets harder as you get older, because we've seen it like a dozen times. Good dramatic use of music there. Good editing. Bang shot. Brains in the mirror.
What did you do with my crown? Sorry it had to be this way. Princess.
Showmanship. Sign of a good villain is showmanship, you know.
Sunset Shimmer, a former student of mine. She began her studies with me not long before twilight. But when she
How many of these apprentices has she had over the past 1,000 years?
And dishonest. I tried to help her, but she eventually decided to abandon her studies and pursue her own path. One that has sadly led her to stealing your crown.
She replaced Twilight with this one.
I suppose Sunset Shimmer thought you wouldn't notice right away that this was not yours. And by the time you did, it would be too late to go after your crown and element of harmony.
But I don't understand. Where did she go? Where did she take the crown?
You'll soon know more about this place than even I do.
The one thing that just irks me still is that the trailer soundtrack is not in this movie at all. There's only like
Every 30 minutes.
2 songs. Hands off, Pinkie Pie. It's like just 2 songs that are pretty good. And the trailer song is just was awesome. It's made you fall in love with it more. But it's not in this one.
To come back to Equestria seeking my guidance.
Ah! Okay, I can't do it. I tried. I just can't do it. I haven't slept much since I got off work a few hours ago, so I just can't do it. Like, God! You know, you just can't do it anymore. If I had slept for a good 6 hours, I might have it in me to go on to a good decent scream.
Sunset Shimmer now calls home. And in her possession, your element of harmony will no doubt be used to bring
Exposition, we know. This is like all they get to do in the movie, is just give exposition.
You understand the importance of your task?
Of course.
Kinda cool if they actually like did something in the next season. It should be on the 23rd of November.
Not a real word, right?
I'm afraid I can't let you go.
Point and counterpoint. It's like good logic and good counter logic.
Alternate world, creating havoc that would make it impossible for Twilight to get the crown back from Sunset Shimmer. This is something Princess Twilight must do alone.
Time is of the essence. On the 3rd day, when the moon reaches its peak in the night sky, the gate hole will close. And once it does, it will be another 30 minutes.
It's all right, Twilight. You'll be back before you know.
At first I thought Spike might have stowed away in her saddlebag or something.
Twilight?
Spike? This is good, I like this part.
Spike?
I think he's not supposed to be a dog. But it works. Best Spike role
So, but I have no idea
so far in the series.
what you are.
See? She got a full night's rest. I already went to the bathroom, so I'm good.
We're not pretend bunnies anymore.
Let's make it count.
Just here, sweating bullets in this robe, because I don't have anything else better to put on. Yeah, the robe is just a comfy
Kristen
thing.
loves soda, but she doesn't know that soda has acid, which breaks down tooth enamel.
You know, it's very it's a really comfortable thing I have, you know, just wear this, but it gets all sweaty because it's still summer. So I'll be sweating bullets about this whole thing.
Smile strong.
But I have ice water.
Time to get your fabulous on with the new Color Splashers Hair Salon. There's 5 easy ways to create an awesome style. Spray with water to color your hair. Attach it here and stamp it there. Tighten your hair and then twist and whirl. Add the colorized clip for the perfect twirl.
Yeah.
Dip your clip to colorize.
Have given us epic powers.
Ugh, God, the sequels. It's like
Maybe we need to
you had enough, Ron. Just let it end. Like The Simpsons. After 26 years, just let it end. Gotta keep upbeat. Gotta stay awake. I cannot crash during this premiere.
Halloween between August 16th and September 29th for official rules. If you're under 18, you must get a parent to submit your entry for you. No purchase necessary. Many will
Blah blah blah. Commercials.
Halloween bash.
Halloween isn't for another 2 months.
Equestria Girls, only on the Hub Network.
See, now she has a full night's rest. That's why she was able to scream like that.
What does the rest of me look like?
A teenager?
Only not you. Your muscle's really small.
And she has clothes.
Muzzle?
Are you gonna scream again? Where are we?
I don't know. But that must serve as the gateway back to Equestria. We need to find my crown as soon as possible and get back there. I suggest we start searching the castle first.
Works for me.
Well, it's a very fancy looking school. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I don't think that's how the new you is supposed to be.
Come on, Spike. I do not want to be like this for longer than I have to.
Well, look on the bright side. You don't have those pesky wings to worry about anymore.
See? Already Spirit Spike.
The magic isn't working.
Makes sense. You don't exactly have your horn.
What?
We really need to find you a mirror.
You just know if they make a TV series out of this, the animation quality is just gonna tank.
What do you think, Spike?
I say by half.
Backstreet
Still looks
Stones
okay
Equestria?
enough to be impressive, but still not as a par as this. Diamond Tiara reference, or sighting, I guess.
You okay?
And enter the love interest, who does, I don't know, he's a morality booster, confidence booster, or
I don't think this is a
something
castle.
like that. He does something, not very much, but he does do something. It's, well, he doesn't save the day, Twilight saves the day. They would give him more if he saved the day, but this isn't his story, it's hers. It's always been hers.
Well, I did, and I was about to get it before you swooped
Oh.
in and ruined everything.
Ah, humanoid Fluttershy.
Doesn't really
Cutest
belong to you either. Excuse me?
character design ever.
That's what I thought. It's as good as mine, and you know it. You really are pathetic. It's no wonder your best friends are all stray animals. How dare you speak to her that way? What did you say? I said, how dare you speak to her that way?
They're so alike, it's
You
uncanny.
must be new here. I can speak to
It's like
anyone
just what happens if
I want.
impatience won out on Twilight, pretty much. I guess there was no group of friends for Sunset Shimmer to make friends with, I guess. Maybe that's what happened.
Nobody ever stands up to Sunset Shimmer. Sunset Shimmer? You've heard of her? Sort of. I don't think I've seen you around before. Did you just transfer to Canterlot High from another school? Yes. Another school.
The fidgeting is also definitely going to decline if they do a TV series.
Sorry, what was that?
That's what makes Summer Wars so great, is that the side characters don't just stand there. They have fidgeting movements like real people. Makes them look a lot more alive, a lot more animated.
That's Spike, my dog. Oh, he's so cute. Go on, eat up, little pup. Oh, wouldn't you just give anything to know what they're really thinking? He usually just tells me. Oh, what do you mean? Oh,
Yeah, why doesn't Applejack's dog talk? Everything else there does.
It wasn't a crown, was it? How did you know? Lucky guess? Do you still have it? Mm-mm. But you know what happened to it? Mm-hmm. This morning, I was passing out flyers with the animal shelter like I do every Wednesday. Canterlot's animal
Cue soundbite in 3,
that can't help itself.
2, 1. Personally, I think that was a little unneeded.
I have no idea.
The soundbite and her getting smacked in the head with it.
What happened to it, so I decided to give it to Principal Celestia. Principal Celestia? She's the ruler here? You could say that. Technically, I guess she and Vice Principal Luna do make the rules.
Is Luna still
Where's she
evil in
now?
this universe?
Probably in her office.
She seems rather moody, though. So I honestly don't know.
Third door on your left. Thank you.
Well, apparently if your office is really dark, then apparently it's supposed to reflect your
Might wanna
character.
tuck 'em into your backpack. That's what I do.
Oh look, Angel Bunny's here too.
It just gets so
Joy.
lonely when I'm at school all day. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh no, I'm late for class.
Fluttershy reminds me of that brown wizard from the Hobbit movie. The one that's played by the 8th Doctor or something like that? 7th Doctor? Is it Sylvester McCoy, I think?
My name's Twilight Sparkle. I'm new here and, well, I understand that Fluttershy found a crown this morning and gave it to you.
Yes, I've had Vice Principal Luna put it somewhere for safekeeping. No idea how it ended up on the front lawn. Were you interested in running for Princess of the Fall Formal this year?
No, not exactly. The truth is, you see, the crown is actually Princess of the Fall Formal?
It's Canterlot High's big fall dance.
Like the Grand Galloping Gala.
Grand Galloping Gala?
Oh, it was,
I think the rainbow hair is kind of what really throws it, because adults don't really do that with their hair as much as teenagers do, so that's why it looks a lot more natural on the teenagers and kind of more out of place with the adults.
She receives her crown.
Yeah, evil. It's like self-absorbed, mad with power, and then like evil.
Can anyone run?
Yes, you just need to let the head of the Fall Formal Planning Committee know you'd like to be on the ballot. Was there anything else?
Nope. That was it.
Well, if you do need anything else, my door is always open.
Twilight, why didn't you just tell her the crown was yours and ask for it back?
Ooh, plot hole number 1.
Imagine if one of them showed up in Equestria saying they came from a place filled with tall, fleshy, two-legged creatures with these. They'd think they were crazy.
You make a good point.
Looks like if I want my crown back, I'll have to become Princess of the Canterlot High Fall Formal.
Why doesn't she just steal it? It'd be easier.
And how exactly do you plan on doing that?
I have no idea.
Equestria Girls will be right back. Only on the Hub Network.
Disney Princess Stride Ride. Senior Princess
Yeah, what was I?
lights light up when you run,
Oh yeah.
skip,
Joy, another commercial break.
Blink pink.
Whatever.
It's time to make your wish.
Like a good neighbor, stay
It's
warm
like
and
wishful
fair.
thinking, but no, it's...
Anthony, how much did mine just
About
150.
Done.
Not how it
I
works.
don't have State Farm.
Not how it works.
Insurance, find me money.
I got you $1. Oh, you almost had it. Could be quicker than that.
We could probably get through this a lot easier and have to stop for commercials.
Please. You're here. Help me.
What's this? When this gets out the road,
Ah, it's a
the
haunting
princess is
animal.
gonna tip over onto its head. Oh, wait, are those the...
Not you too.
Seems our typical form is somehow mutated. And now they're human.
I like them better as ponies.
Nothing as high school girls.
It only works for me, Ray. Like if I were to turn into a cat.
Oh, no, no! One thing worse than Pony than Brony Rant is celebrity scripted Brony Rant. It just sounds so wooden.
You're back with more My Little Pony Equestria Girls. Only on the Hub Network.
I know we've just met, but I was wondering if you might
Okay,
be able to help me
question.
with something.
She has no money. How is she paying for that?
I've decided to run for Princess of the Fall Formal, and no, oh gosh.
Or get that dry clean.
Sorry, it's just running for Fall Formal Princess.
Watch the hands, Pinky. Fluttershy, watch the hands.
Sunset Shimmer wants to be Fall Formal Princess. When she wants something, she gets it. She'll make life awful for anyone who stands in her way.
Little not matching up because Granny Smith is in heavy set.
I have to try. Oh, I don't think you understand. You'd have to convince everyone here to vote for you instead of her. The athletes,
Okay, they give us the
drama,
groupings, the naming of the groupings,
the techies,
and Twilight brings them all together under her banner, but she doesn't understand them.
everybody separated this way. Maybe it was different at
She
your
hears of the
place.
groups, but she doesn't understand the groups
Everybody stood
in order
together
to
in kind.
interact with them.
You haven't
So it's more of a pull in rather than a
Sunset Shimmer is the
push
longest
out
school until we
sort of a thing
graduate.
to
Now I
interact.
can help it.
And he's awfully healthy there.
So, where would I find the head of the party planning committee? Fluttershy said she'd probably be in here.
Gee, who could this be? And I'm all out of water. Oh dear.
Hi, my name's Twilight Sparkle.
Pinkie Pie.
Are you psychic? No. I don't think so. Unless, of course, that's something you can do here. Not usually. Fluttershy said this is where I find the head of the Fall Formal Planning Committee. Fluttershy, huh? Don't let the whole shy thing fool you. She could be a real meanie. You two aren't friends? We did a bit to get your name on the ballot, huh? Dance is day after tomorrow. I'm brand new here. Ooh.
Second plot point. Why doesn't Sunset Shimmer just oust
Really looking at you?
or out whatever Twilight as not being a legitimate
Has a pet dog named Spike that looks
student?
just like that one.
Apparently she just wants her to suffer. That would be the only real logical explanation, is that she doesn't believe Twilight has a chance at winning and just wants her to suffer along the way. That's it.
Have really bad handwriting. Like you never held a pen before.
Just drops the pen.
A dozen cases of fizzy apple cider.
That sounds familiar. Oh look! Applejack.
Can you bring in the rest?
Yup.
Hey, I know you.
You do?
Sure. You're the new girl who gave Sunset Shimmer the what for today.
Twilight Sparkle here is gonna run against Sunset Shimmer for Princess of the Fall Formal.
I'd think twice about that. I'm sure she'll probably approach y'all friendly like. I sure am looking forward to some friendly competition. That's so good to hear. But then, here comes the backstabbing. How about the only girl at this school you can trust less than Sunset Shimmer and Rainbow Dash?
Rainbow Dash? She's the captain of, like, every team at Canterlot High.
She's also the captain that's saying she's gonna do something for you, and then turning around and not even bothering to show up.
Thanks for the advice, Applejack. But this is something I really need to do.
Suit yourself. Hey, how do you know my name was Applejack?
Didn't you say? Well, it was sure nice meeting you both. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around.
Except for Big Mac. That's it. That's all he gets.
I'm trying to hide a secret, but I am
Wait,
totally
what?
untapped.
Is that just a soundbite just so they didn't have to pay another actor to do this?
This looks terrible. There should be more streamers near the stage and fewer balloons. Yeah! Streamers! And fewer balloons! Fizzy apple cider? Ugh! This is my coronation, not a hoedown. Well now, it ain't necessarily gonna be your coronation this time around. Oh, is that so? You country folk really aren't that bright. Must be why the other students say such awful things about you. Obviously, it's gonna be my coronation. I'm running unopposed.
Not this time. The new girl just signed up.
What?
I know. Her handwriting is really bad.
Where is this Twilight Sparkle?
I find it interesting she actually was able to read that.
I'm looking forward
To meeting the competition.
This scene seems a bit intentional for the setting
Earlier.
and all that.
Should have known Princess Celestia would send her prized pupil here after my crown. And her little dog, too. It's my crown.
Whatever.
By the way, that's a Wizard of Oz reference.
You don't know the first thing about this place, and I already rule it.
If that's so, why do you even need my crown? You went to an awful lot of trouble to switch it with the one that belongs here.
Pop quiz. What happens when you bring an element of harmony into an alternate world? You don't know? Seriously? And you're supposed to be Princess Celestia's star student? Then again, what were the chances she'd find some pony as bright as me to take under her wing after I decided to leave Equestria? It embarrassing that you were the best she could do. Oh, and I keep an eye on your mutt. Hate for him to be taken away from you.
Is that a threat?
Oh, of course not. But I'd cut down on the chatter if I were you. Don't want everyone to know you two don't belong here. Now would you? You want to be a princess here? Please.
See, she just wants her to suffer. That's it. She could have ended this easily, like that. And so could have Twilight. But Twilight does not steal stuff. And she's too egocentric to see that she can just do anything logically. So, yeah.
Follow her. Bring me something I can use, just like you did with that.
So apparently they are very much alike. But opposites.
Got it, Sunset Shimmer.
When the crown and its power are mine, Twilight Sparkle will be sorry she ever set hoof into this world. Not that she would have been much safer if she'd stayed in Equestria. Yeah, in Equestria. What are you still doing here? Go!
Making these two minions is just... I don't know. It was just like a... It's just not a good decision, in my opinion. It's just not. And lots of other bronies. So, then making Sunset Shimmer like a new villain, it's like, it's just Trixie 2.0. That's it.
So we feed our chickens and all veggie.
That's all.
Shimmer is right. I don't know the first thing about this place. If I'm gonna really fit in and win votes, we need to do some research. Research? This place has a school. I have to believe it's got a library.
Got your phone? Got yours?
The library will be closing in 5 minutes.
Wait, what about the Siemens C part?
I hadn't even thought about where we're gonna sleep tonight. Way ahead of you.
They totally skipped over the Siemens C.
It's a little dusty.
So trying to make it an even hour, I get it.
It's perfect, Spike.
So, how did your research go?
I found this book. It's called a yearbook. It seems to be something they use to keep a record of things that have happened at the school. Look, that's Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, Applejack, Fluttershy, and I'm gonna bet the girl on the far right is Rarity.
There's a Rarity here? Interesting photo.
It's interesting because they look like they're friends.
They do look like our friends, but I thought we'd figure that out.
No, I mean, they look like they're friends with each other. But it doesn't seem like they're friends now.
Not so much.
I just can't help but get the feeling that Sunset Shimmer had something to do with it.
I wouldn't put it past her.
And where's the sunset for that universe anyway? The original one.
Stop her. You have to focus on making friends here.
Can't worry about why these girls aren't friends anymore. Even if they do remind you of your ponyville friends.
You're right, Spike. Eye on the prize.
That was 4 stars, not 3.
Students and Happy Thursday. Just a reminder to pick up your ballots for the Princess of the Fall formal today. They are due by the time the dance starts tomorrow night, so don't forget to turn them in and make your voice heard.
Fluttershy said I'd need to win over all those different groups if I want to become Princess of the Fall formal, so I've compiled a list of talking points.
You made a list? That's so unlike you. Please, continue.
Best Spike joke so far in the movie.
Sprinkle in some things I've learned about their world into the conversation. Show them how I fit in here. Okay, Spike. Time to make a good first impression of my fellow students. The whole world sort of depends on it. Why is everybody looking at me funny? Wow! What did you...
Intro Rarity.
Oh, yes, this is good. No one will recognize you. Why wouldn't I want to be? And we'll need a disguise for your dog.
Just too bad. It really is so...
Oh god, that relationship has to be resolved at some point. It's either going to be subtle, or it's going to be like a band-aid. Quick and painful.
Me too. I like your new look.
I do have an eye for these sorts of things. Not that you seem to care.
What? Why do you think she doesn't care? No, never mind. Why were you all looking for me? What's going on? She hasn't seen it yet. Seen what? Oh, it's really not that bad.
If they want to cut time, they could just cut out the intro.
formal princess.
So then they wouldn't have to cut out the CMC part. I thought that was kind of
someone like this.
interesting.
Such an
It turns out that
honor.
the librarian is Shirley, who is a teacher.
I take that back. It's pretty bad.
My Little Pony Equestria girls will be right back. We're back with more My Little Pony Equestria girls. Only on the
Yesterday, at the library. Has everyone in the school seen this? Is that why they were all looking at me that way? What am I gonna do? No one is gonna vote for me after seeing this. Not that it'll make any difference, but I'll still vote for you. It was so nice to stand up for me.
Head plants, love it.
On me yesterday. If you still want to run, maybe there's something I can do to help. Word of advice, don't accept her help. She doesn't take anything seriously. Why do you have to be so awful to me? Oh, don't play innocent, Pinkie Pie. You are no better than she is. And what is that supposed to mean? I am happy to offer up my assistance as well. To someone who would appreciate what I have to offer. What you have to
Listen to y'all carrying on. Get over it and move on.
You mean like how you've gotten over what happened with Rainbow Dash?
She said she'd get the softball team to make an appearance at my base. I'll tell everybody they're coming, and then not one of them shows up. She made a liar out of me. That's different.
It is not.
It's true.
I want to show you something. You were friends once.
The freshman fair. Y'all remember?
Yes. But something happened. I think that something was Sunset Shimmer. But it's a nice theory, Dot. But Sunset Shimmer had nothing to do with it. She's right. Sunset Shimmer isn't the one who ruined my silent auction for the animal shelter by bringing fireworks and noisemakers. It was supposed to be a serious event. And Pinkie Pie ruined it. What are you talking about? I got a text from you saying that you didn't want a silent auction. You wanted a big party.
And the logic between them is that the slightest little bumps in the relationship, then they just totally just not talk to each other, like, at all. Like, none of them tried to figure this out.
Email from Pinkie Pie saying she has plenty of volunteers. And then I find out she's done everything herself. I never sent you any emails.
Maybe she's the reason Rainbow Dash didn't show up for my bank sale.
Didn't you ever ask Rainbow Dash why she didn't show up?
I guess I kind of stopped talking to her at all after that.
Maybe now would be a good time to start.
Applejack looks okay.
They're actually talking. That's a good sign. Hugs! Oh, hugs are always good.
Somebody, and I think we can all guess who, told Rainbow Dash that my bake sale had been moved to a different day. Dash showed up with all the softball team and thought I'd canceled on her.
So you're looking to dethrone Sunset Shimmer and become Princess of the Fall Formal, huh? Gotta say, I'd really love to see that happen. I'll totally help you out. All you gotta do is beat me in a game of one-on-one. What? First to 5 goals wins. One dip!
Alright, well.
That's game.
The movie gets a little predictable at this point, and I'm kind of needing to change some things around for the recording process, so I'll pick you guys up after the break. Peace out. It's a better commercial. This reaction video is brought to you in part by Robot Carnival. Yes, that's right, Robot Carnival. Where you can find really good quality animation at rock bottom prices.
Get to a better state.
See, now there's a better commercial.
I think it should be fairly obvious that the school cannot let someone who will do something like this compete for the false formal crown.
Vice Principal Luna, I found these in a trash can in the library. I thought you should see them. Someone obviously combined these photos to make it look like Twilight was the one who trashed the gym.
I appreciate you bringing this to my attention, Flash. In light of this new evidence,
Flash!
You may, of course, forbid to be crowned the princess of the fall form.
Thank you. You have no idea how important this is to me.
What was it gonna do? Not prove your innocence? Wouldn't be much of a catch-a-lot wonder call, would it?
I am afraid enough damage has been done to the gym that we will have to postpone the dance until tomorrow night. If you will excuse me, I need to let my sister know about this latest development.
So, I was wondering, if you aren't already going with somebody, want to go to the fall formal with me tomorrow night?
That would be tomorrow night? No. I can't. That'll be too late.
One no would have been fine.
He's just an introductory character.
My Little Pony Equestria
I mean,
Girls
that's
will be
it.
right back. Only on the Hub Network.
Disney.
Here we go, kids.
Everything okay in there? Yes. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. If I don't get my crown tonight, I won't be able to go back to Equestria for another 30 moons. Oh.
Can't they hear this through the curtain of her emoting?
Tell them the truth. Let them know what's really at stake if you don't get the crown tonight. They'll help us figure something out.
But what if they won't? What if when they find out just how different I really am?
Twilight,
I miss that form, honestly.
Because they saw what was in your heart. They aren't going to feel any differently about you when they find out you're a pony princess in Equestria.
I'm glad you followed me here, Spike.
Me too. Unless, of course, we get stuck here for another 30 moons. You okay?
The fall formal isn't happening tonight. It had to be postponed because Sunset Shimmer had snips and snails ruin all of Pinkie Pie's decorations. But the fall formal has to happen tonight.
Applejack's always the one that keeps doing that.
You see, you're from an alternate world and you're a post-princess there, and the crown actually has a magical element embedded in it that helps power up other magical elements. Without it, they don't work anymore, and you need them to help protect your magical world. And if you don't get the crown tonight, you'll be stuck in this world, and you won't be able to get back for like a really, really long time.
Okay, I know everyone has that thing where they keep saying, it's Pinkie Pie, so just accept it. But when you do an information dump like that,
She's pretty much spot on.
it's kind of, it feels a bit of a cop-out. Just a little bit.
I'm not even a dog. I'm a ferocious fire-breathing dragon.
This is so amazing. Tell me, what are you thinking right now?
Sure would love to scratch behind the old ears. Maybe later.
How did you know all that? Just a hunch.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You're a pony?
You're a princess? You're from another world? That is awesome!
See? Told you.
See, they accept it as such, it's kind of okay, but Pinkie Pie's information dump, lucky guess, it can't really, it just,
I know it seems impossible, but
it's like they get through a lot, like it's to cut a process down, really, and it's like, come on guys, you're MLP writers, you don't need to do that, just do it, that's why we love you, because you do it, and you do it well. When you see a cop-out like that, it's like they're just taking a shortcut through the editorial process. Now see, they're doing stuff, and then that attracts the other groups. And the other groups come and help them. So Twilight doesn't really understand them, they come to help her out of the goodness of their hearts. So she still hasn't even addressed the other groups yet. Which would make it a bit more believable if she did that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm boiling here. Boiling. I'm gonna have to choose better casual wear next time. Honestly, the Comic-Con sneak peek clips of Apple Family together in this song is actually better than, like, okay, almost on par with Help Twilight Win the Crown song, which was just credited as Cafeteria song. So yeah. Be interesting to know why Pinkie Pie's there, though.
All right, everyone. Fall formal is back on for this evening. So you better get out of here and start getting ready. Oh, and don't forget to cast your ballots for Fall Formal Princess on your way out.
You got my vote, Twilight.
Mine too. Mine too. Mine too. You're lucky she was able to pull this off. Next time I ask you to make a mess of things, try to show a little restraint. I knew this thing was going to tonight just as much as she was. I still can't believe we pulled that off. I can. We're awesome. Enough chatter, girls. We need to get ready. We need to look fabulous. This is our big night. We're getting ready and we're doing it all right. This is our big night.
That's a good song. There's a good reference to that in Past Sins, just so you know. Why does Applejack Saxton, with the cowboy hat, look more like one of those 5-gallon hats, bowler hats or something like that? It just doesn't look right. It looks too squish squash on her head. It doesn't look like looks like more like a cartoony cowboy hat than a more realistic. Oh, look, TMNT reference right there.
You all did a magnificent job pulling things together after the unfortunate events of earlier. And now, without further ado, I'd like to announce the winner of this year's Fall Formal Crown. The princess of this year's Fall Formal is... Twilight Sparkle!
Big cheers! Of course it is! Okay, this is where the movie gets a little by the numbers or something. This is where it gets a little unsettling, even to me. It's like, really? Really?
My Little Pony Equestria Girls will be right back.
Only on the Hub Network.
Twilight! Don't hurt him. Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. I'm not a monster, Twilight. Let him go.
Ooh, foreshadowing.
You don't belong here. Give me the crown, and you can go back to Equestria tonight. Or keep it and never go home. Look out, Twilight. We haven't got all night. The portal will be
closing on its own in less than an hour. What's your answer? No. What? Equestria, your friend, lost to you forever. Don't you see what I'm about to do to the portal?
Yes. But I've also seen what you've been able to do here without magic. Equestria will find a way to survive without my element of harmony. This place might not, if I allow it to fall into your hands. So go ahead. Destroy the portal. You are not getting this crown.
Fine. You are awesome. Can't believe you were going to do that for us.
It's no wonder you're a real-life princess.
Oh, yes, she's so very special.
Grab him, you fool!
Than I could ever imagine.
Okay, now tell me this does not look like anything from DBZ. Wait for it. It's like, why did she have to look that evil? And now they look evil.
This is gonna be so cool. I've had to jump through so many hoops tonight just to get my hands on this crown, and it really should have been mine all along. But let's let bygones be bygones. I am your princess now, and you will be loyal to me. Round them up and bring them to the portal. Spoiler alert. I was bluffing when I said I was going to destroy the portal. I don't want to rule this pathetic little high school. I want Equestria. And with my own little teenage army behind me, I'm going to get it.
No, you're not.
Oh, please. What exactly do you think you're going to do to stop me? I have magic, and you have nothing.
She had us.
Gee, the gang really is all back together again. Now step aside. Twilight has tried to interfere with my plan one too many times already. She needs to stop. What?
The magic contained in my element was able to unite with those that helped create it.
Now, this pretty much just stops the whole movie. You know, it's cool to kind of do this, but you're kind of like, need to get going here. And it is a bit more reminiscent of, fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She will never turn her back on a friend. She is always there to defend. She is the one of whom we can depend. She is the one named Sailor Moon.
The crown may be upon your head, Sunset Shimmer, but you cannot wield it, because you do not possess the most powerful magic of all, the magic of friendship. Here and in Equestria, it is the only magic that can truly unite us all.
A little bit of Captain EO there, just a little bit.
You will never rule in Equestria. Any power you may have had in this world is gone. Tonight, you've shown everyone who you really are. You've shown them what is in your heart.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know there was another way.
The magic of friendship doesn't just exist in Equestria. It's everywhere. You can seek it out, or you can forever be alone. The choice is yours.
But all I've ever done since being here is drive everyone apart. I don't know the first thing about friendship.
I bet they can teach you.
Those are my girls! Woohoo!
Did that dog just talk? Whoa, weird.
Seriously? The talking dog is the weird thing about all this?
I think proper grammar should be weirdest.
Oh yeah.
I believe this belongs to you. A true princess in any world leads not by forcing others to bow before her, but by inspiring others to stand with her. We have all seen that you are capable of just that. I hope you see it too, Princess Twilight.
I do.
Well, now would be a completely awkward time to ask you for that dance.
This is our big night. We made it happen, now the party all night. We're here now, and we worked so hard to make it come around to tonight. So let's try to make it last forever. Let's roll the lights so bright, we just pumping through the night. Party starts.
And she's still a lousy dancer.
Just right, music's friends on the way.
Yeah! Yeah!
You'll look out for her, won't you?
Of course we will. Although I do expect some sort of apology for last spring's debacle.
I have a feeling she'll be handing out a lot of apologies.
We better get going.
I know we've only been friends for a short time, but I'm going to miss all of you so much.
That crown really does suit you, Princess Twilight.
You know what, Spike? I am starting to feel a little more comfortable wearing it. And the wind? I've been walking on 2 legs and picking things up with these. Wings? I'm thrilled that's all I'll be dealing with back in Equestria.
Oh, bummer.
I think Pinkie Pie is pretty much pulling an Alphonse Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Twilight! Oh, you're back! You've got your crown!
I knew you could do it.
Oh, we were so worried. Sunset Shimmer. Is she all right?
I think she's going to be fine. I left her in good hands. What are hands?
There's a video saying she says hands like 6 or 7 times.
Where did you stay? What did they wear?
Did you have fun?
What'd you eat? Would you say she's just as awesome as me? I want to tell you everything. I do. But I'm just so exhausted from all the dancing.
Dancing?
We've got to stop bumping into each other like this.
Who's that?
He's a new member of the Castle Guard. Flash Sentry, I think. Why? Do you know him?
Yeah.
Not exactly.
Ooh. Some pony's got a crush on the new guy.
No, I don't. She does. She absolutely does. Don't be ridiculous. I don't even know him. He just
Totally reminds me of a guy you met in the other world who played guitar, was in a band, and helped Prudy didn't destroy all the decorations for a big dance, so you could still run for princess with a big dance, and then ask you to dance at that dance? Right?
How did you know that?
Just a hunch.
Again, Hasbro, cut down on that. That was a good movie.
Next, the Hub Network presents an epic pony adventure.
What am I?
You've never seen your favorite characters like this before.
Those are my girls.
My Little Pony, Equestria Girls, coming up next. So stay right where you are.
Only on the Hub Network. Awesome.
No, they cut it out. You'll see a little derpy cameo at the end. Oh, hey, wasting any time.